My daughter invited my wife's lover to her wedding. I just removed my name. I never thought a wedding could feel like a battlefield. Not my daughter's, not ever. Weddings are supposed to be joyful, full of love, family, and memories that last a lifetime. But mine became a painful reminder of betrayal, disrespect, and a marriage that had crumbled long ago. My name is David, and I've been married to Lisa for 15 years. Together, we had built a life, or at least I thought we had. Our daughter, Emma, is the center of my world. From the moment she was born, I devoted myself to her happiness, protection, and future. I was always there: school events, bedtime stories, soccer games, science fairs, everything. Then came the betrayal. I discovered Lisa was seeing someone else. Not just casual flirtation. This was deliberate, ongoing, and entirely emotional. My heart broke in ways I didn't think were possible, but worse, my trust was shattered. She had spent years building a life with me, yet secretly planning another life with someone else. I tried to salvage what I could, to maintain a semblance of family for Emma, but the cracks were deep, and nothing I did could patch them. Fast forward years later, Emma was engaged. Her excitement was infectious. I wanted to be the proudest father in the world, but then I learned something that made my blood run cold. Lisa had invited her lover to Emma's wedding. I couldn't believe it at first. I thought, maybe it was a mistake. Maybe Emma didn't know. But after talking with close family and mutual friends, I realized it wasn't a mistake. It was deliberate. My wife, the woman who had betrayed me for years, was trying to assert control over this milestone in my daughter's life, to flaunt her affair, to show the world that she could act without consequence. I felt anger, disbelief, and a deep, crushing betrayal, not just from Lisa, but also from the realization that my daughter's wedding was being overshadowed by her mother's selfishness. I confronted her quietly, not angrily, not loudly. I wanted her to understand the depth of her disrespect. "Lisa," I said, voice steady, "you cannot invite him. Not to Emma's wedding, not under my roof, not anywhere near my family's celebration." Her reaction was infuriating. She smirked, laughed even, and said, "Emma wants to invite him. You can't stop me. Don't act like you own this wedding." I froze, not because I was shocked at her audacity, by now I wasn't, but because I realized that she wasn't just trying to flaunt the affair. She was trying to assert dominance, to rewrite the narrative, to make me feel powerless in a moment that should have been mine and Emma's. That's when I made a decision. A quiet, powerful decision. I removed my name. From the invitations, the programs, everything that bore my name as Emma's father. I didn't shout. I didn't argue further. I simply stepped back, letting my absence speak louder than words. It wasn't revenge. It was dignity. It was a statement that I would no longer participate in a celebration tainted by betrayal. I would no longer let someone who had betrayed me overshadow my daughter's happiness. My presence had power, and I chose to withdraw it rather than fight in a battle she had already lost morally. Emma noticed. Her eyes filled with tears when she saw the change, the absence of my name. But she understood. She knew her mother's behavior was inappropriate, manipulative, and selfish. I whispered to her quietly, "This is your day. Don't let anyone steal it." The day of the wedding arrived. The venue was beautiful, filled with friends, family, and love. Lisa showed up, of course, radiant, smug, and entirely unaware that she had lost the moral battle. Her lover was there, looking out of place, trying to blend into an event that was never about him. Emma walked down the aisle with grace, pride, and happiness, and I watched from the sidelines, holding back emotions, knowing that my presence wasn't in the programs or the invitations, but in every supportive glance, every word of encouragement, every quiet moment I shared with my daughter. I realized something crucial that day. Betrayal can't be erased, but dignity is inviolable. By removing my name, I reclaimed control over what mattered: my integrity, my self-respect, and my commitment to my daughter. She didn't need my name on a piece of paper. She needed me in spirit, in guidance, in love. And I was there, fully. By the end of the day, Lisa's smugness had faded. Her attempts to assert dominance had no power over the love and respect Emma felt for me, and that was more satisfying than any confrontation, argument, or public humiliation. Betrayal isn't always loud. Sometimes it's subtle. Sometimes it's a name on an invitation, a presence at a wedding, a quiet assertion of control. And sometimes the strongest response isn't shouting or revenge. It's stepping back, letting your absence speak, and showing that dignity and love are far stronger than manipulation and betrayal. Emma's wedding wasn't perfect, thanks to my ex-wife, but it was ours. It was filled with love, joy, and memories I'll treasure forever. And in the end, that mattered far more than any name on paper, any spiteful gesture, or any act of betrayal.